San Francisco 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy went on to KMBR yesterday to talk with Papa in Lund and discussed an in-depth update in regards to his UCL surgery. Brock Purdy peeled back the curtain and gave a ton of insight into what the process is going to look like and the potential of an additional audible that could happen in surgery. Listen to what he had to say to Papa and Lund on KMBR.
How are you feeling, obviously, after the championship game? And tell us about your ultimate decision to go to Arlington, Texas, the Texas Rangers team doctor, to have that surgery coming up, and that'll be 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, just starting with the season, man, very thankful for, being blessed to play on a team like the 49ers, the whole organization as a whole, going in, have a great team around me, and then just sucks how it ended, not going to lie. Obviously, we wanted to go win the whole thing, and then just things in the line in our favor at the end. But, man, we'll do what it takes to get back for next year. But, yeah, in terms of the surgery, going down to Dallas for a surgeon named Keith Meister, well-known, and he's the best at, doing UCL repairs and the surgeries and everything. So I trust him. He does like 200-plus of these a year, so one of the best of the best. So in good hands.
Brock Purdy's joining us. We're in his home state, Arizona's. We're on Media Row for Super Bowl 57. So when we last saw you, we were cleaning out lockers, and obviously you said a lot more's got to go into this, and we'll make a decision. What we're hearing is that it's going to be the internal brace, kind of what Nick Mullins did. So can you kind of take us through that? Is that the option that you're going with, and tell us why you decided to go in the direction that you did?
Yeah, there's just so many opinions and perspectives that we had to listen to just with the MRI scan results. And so at the time, I really didn't know if I was going to do no surgery or do we have to go in and what kind of surgery are we getting. So and then finally we got all the results that we needed. And, everyone's saying, it would be the best for just my career moving forward to get the surgery and get the repair with the internal brace. Still, there could be, some question as to getting a hybrid surgery, which is reconstruction with the internal brace. So we're going into it thinking the repair with the internal brace for sure. But all the surgeons have said that, and that's what we're, hoping for, and get a 6-month recovery in and be ready for camp.
So that's something where Dr. Meester would almost go Oscar at the in the surgery room, where he could flip it. And if they do have to do the other surgery, who ultimately makes that call? Is that something your family makes, or the 49ers, or you're involved in it? Or does Dr. Meester make that call as far as which surgery you do once he gets inside the elbow and looks at it, Brock?
Yeah, that's Dr. Meister's call. He's done this, year after year with the best of the best with MLB pitchers. And so he's definitely seen this kind of thing happen, and he's going to make the best call, and not just, just for the heck of it. It's obviously for the best call for my career moving forward, and he knows what's best, and he's going to make the best decision for us. So it'll be good. It'll be good.
Brock Purdy is doing this, and that ultimately is why you chose the doctor you did, isn't it? Because he's a baseball doctor. There's a lot of these kind of injuries. Is that because I'm sure that you talked to a number of different surgeons potentially, but is that why you kind of decided on a baseball doctor?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, he does this surgery time and time again with, all the MLB pitchers and just pitchers in the minors. And so he sees this occurrence happen a lot. And so he's the guy that, a lot of the MLB teams are sending their guys to. And so for myself, I trust him. So
the timing of it, obviously you played your last game on January the 29th. There's got to be a little bit of healing as far as the swelling in the elbow. Why did you determine you're going to go to Dallas February 21st, see Dr. Meister, have the surgery the next day on the 22nd? So why is it on that date? And then how long do you think, Brock, you'll be able to throw a football, the rehab process? Kyle mentioned maybe 3 months, so that would be like May 22nd. So why February 22nd, and then what happens once you get out of the operating room?
Yeah, just in terms of, the surgery process, they want to make sure when they go in that, they know what they're looking at. The ligament has started to heal on its own, and it just allows the process to go smooth. Whereas, if you tear it right away and then you go in to have surgery, the ligament is, all up in pieces. There's a lot of inflammation and fluid in there. So allowing it to actually, cool down for a couple weeks and then go in and have the surgery. That's what a lot of the surgeons said is the best way, and best option. So that's how we're rolling with it. And, they said I'll be able to start throwing and get onto a program after 3 months or so and then be ready come camp. So.
Brock Purdy is joining us. We're talking about, obviously, got the surgery coming up in Texas, in Dallas on February 22nd. It's Pop and Lund as we're live at Media Row. And then in the way that you see it, I mean, in terms of what you have to do, because a lot of people think with pitchers, well, they come back, and you got plenty of arm, but they come back with their arm maybe stronger. Is that something they've talked to you about? Yeah,
they've definitely mentioned it. Throwing a baseball and a football are two, different motions, but they do say, your ligament and just the way your arm comes back, like you're rehabbing it every day, it gets stronger, and you work on the small muscles and everything. So those are all things that pitchers have said, and the surgeons say the same thing as well. So that's something that, I'm excited to get after as well.